is the origin of the faith in Eritrea, the Orthodox faith in Eritrea and Ethiopia, does that overlap? Is there like some shared history there?
Yeah, like definitely for sure. Like before they were both different countries, both Eritrea, Ethiopia, and like some of the other countries in the Horn of Africa were all one big country. And it
Mm,
was known as the Aksum Kingdom. Like this was like way back in the day, like 300 AD. And like one of the kind of founders of the EOTC, both referring to like the Eritrean church and the Ethiopian church, he like well, first he was anointed by, I believe, Saint Athanasius in Egypt, as kind of like a pope, and then he kind of went back down to the Aksum Kingdom and kind of like spread the word and like converted like the king, converted the first king to Christianity, and from there that was like the whole spread of the faith
mm.
for both churches. So it's very like if you were to go to a Ethiopian church like one day and the next if you were to go to an Eritrean church, unless you're like from Ethiopia or Eritrea, you wouldn't know the difference at all because
Mm.
everything is pretty much the same. The only difference is the language, at least in terms of like when I'm talking about like faith. Like we have the same songs, same instruments that we use, same liturgy. Um, it's very, very similar. Yeah, just different languages.
You mentioned that there was a pope ordained by Saint Athanasius. I'm assuming you're referring to like the Saint Athanasius, like
Yeah.
from back in the day.
Hmm.
Um, okay, so maybe you can clarify. I thought the first like bishops were Coptic for, maybe I misread kind of
For the Eritrean
something that I
church?
saw. Yeah,
No, it definitely, yeah.
until more recently.
Yeah, it was. Like I think we've low key always been under like the Coptic church until like very recently, but like his the saint that that Saint Athanasius like anointed as a first bishop. His name is Saint Frumentius, or we call him Abba Salama. Um, yeah, like I guess he was like, yeah, he was our first like bishop. But
Mm,
like I guess we've never really, I don't know, like whenever I talk to my dad, he never really, he is the first bishop, but he's always just been more like of the person who literally like started like Christianity
mm.
in that region.
Right,
But
right.
other
Like
than that,
an
like we
evangelist, kind of.
exactly, actually, yeah, literally exactly, because his name is literally called like if you were to translate it, I think it's Revealer of Light. Um, so yeah, like an evangelist, but we've always been under the Coptic Church in terms of
Okay.
like the papacy and stuff like that until recently.